Hey everybody, it's Doug at Jam & J Auto and Tire, and we are looking at the engine compartment of a 2017 Chrysler Pacifica 3.6 V6. And the common complaint on these cars is they leak oil on the ground, and it's kind of a spotty leak all over the garage floor. And what we're going to show you is these things have an oil filter housing. We're going to show you how to get to it. This has all been taken apart already, but this is the upper intake coming off, and below, what that's done is it showed us the lower intake, and obviously we've taken all the bolts out of this already. We're showing you how deep we have to go in this engine just to get to where it's at. And below here is an oil filter housing. I'm going to show you, it's over on the workbench. But the reason we're in here is, if you look, see that puddle or lake of oil? That's what happens. These things start leaking, and then what we have to do, run over here to the workbench. This is an oil filter housing, so the oil filter goes in here. This is like a cooler for that. And what happens over time is these things get warm and cold and hot and cold, and they eventually warp this bottom part of it, and then they start leaking oil into that volley. One of the things that we do when we go in there is we replace it with a new aluminum one, which is designed not to warp as much. So this is a very common on any Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth 3.6 V6. We do probably a couple of them a month easily, so we do a quite of this job. It's quite a big job just for what I consider a poor design.